Hey folks, Dino here again. This time, taking a look at some 3D printed effect parts and neck pegs. Long story short, I was on eBay and I came across a seller selling 3D printed Figuarts stuff. So yeah, I approached him and yeah, disclaimer, he did very kindly send most of this stuff for me to sample and review for you guys. So yeah, the eBay seller's name is FIGUPOSES. He is UK based, and yeah, honestly, before I get more into this video, he knocked it out of the park, like genuinely. That's not just me saying it because he sent this stuff for free, which I am incredibly grateful for. First time anyone's ever done that for me, so yeah, definitely go and take a look at his stuff. Please support him any way you can. I'll put his eBay down in the description as well as his Instagram. He does have an Instagram and he's actually really good at posing, I have to tell you. But yeah, what I actually purchased was the Kamehameha because, quite frankly, the sheer scale of these effect parts for being 3D prints is actually really impressive. Like, this thing pretty much dwarfs the official Kamehameha that you get, and it's a fraction of the price. I think I paid a tenner shipped for it. The neck pegs they end up about, I think, £8 shipped each. He does a load of different ones. He sent some of these for like sample here. So we have Daima Vegeta to Vegeta 2.0. He very kindly notes which is which. Unfortunately, some of them don't work either way because of the way neck pegs and stuff work. But he does have the reverse and things like that. And we've got the Daima Goku to Beast Deities Super Saiyan 3 or Kong 3.0 to Goku 3.0. And finally, we have Daima Vegeta to Beast Deities Vegeta. So yeah, he asked me which ones I wanted to like show off, and I said if he could send any Daima stuff for those figures, because I know a lot of you have been asking, especially the Vegetas, because Vegeta has a different size neck peg, how they would work. So yeah, we will try that later in the video. But yeah, first off, we'll take a look at these effect pieces, shall we? So yeah, going from left to right, a few of these he just wanted to see what my opinion is on them, and obviously I want to hear what your guys' opinions are on them. He sells a few of these, but some of them he is working on. He hasn't put them up for sale yet. So any like criticisms, honest opinions, he has said like feel free to leave them in the comments, as long as you guys are nice about it. If I see any nasty comments, they will be getting removed. Like, just saying that right now. Constructive criticism is fine. We don't do any trolling. Okay? So yeah, the first one is a triple key blast sort of set. And I have to say the filament he's used, I believe these are all plastic that are 3D printed. So yeah, the yellow that he's used is really quite nice. It's coming up a little bit dull on the camera. Let's see if we can bring that up a little. There we go. That's closer to what it looks like. So yeah, this is like a triple key blast, or Krillin's sort of splitting key blast that he uses against, is it the Cybermen in the Saiyan Saga? So yeah, it looks really nice. I like the sort of spikes that are coming off the start of it, sort of thing. Really nice. One thing, if I could say, is this is the only one of all of these effect pieces that don't have a peg hole on them. I'm not sure if that's deliberate or like anything like that. But it kind of makes this one a bit awkward to pose, I will say. You can obviously use a clamp on it, that works perfectly fine. But yeah, when the rest of them have like really well designed peg holes, have to wonder why this one doesn't. That's the only criticism I have of it. Looks really good though. This is one of the ones that he is currently working on. This one is a little bit rough, and I can see why. There's a lot of added detail to it that he's kept the rest of them kind of simple. Yeah, this one you could do with simplifying it a little bit. But apart from that, I really like the design. It's really like powerful looking sort of thing. Yeah, the front of it unfortunately hasn't finished 3D printing either. So yeah, but I am curious to see how this looks when you refine it. I really do. That would make a really nice Gallic gun maybe in a purple, because it's a different sort of design to the Kamehameha. So yeah, really like it. But yeah, if we pop this one back, take a look at this one. Now this one, I would assume it's another one he's working on, but it looks really nice. I like the added detail of this cross section here. A lot of these would benefit really well from like a little bit of sanding and maybe some painting. If any of you guys are good at that sort of stuff, I am not. I'm not great at the painting side of it. But yeah, this one has a nice peg hole here. And yeah, if this was anything, I would probably say this is Big Bang Attack. And it is, again, massive and hefty. Obviously, it has brackets inside and things like that. So it's not like solid plastic, but it's not something that's going to break easily. And yeah, really like it. Moving on to, we'll do all the rest of the yellow first, and then we'll go to the Kamehameha. So we have this effect here, which is, I think it's just a sort of standard key blast sort of thing. Really nice. I like the added detail that you're putting into these. They're really good. I like it. The extra little ridges here give it a bit of power behind it, I think. Again, with these, I don't know, I think the amount of spikes that's coming off the sort of start of it is maybe a bit much. If you lowered it a bit to closer to what these looked like, I think it would look really good. Maybe even, I know I'm saying this as if I'm an expert on 3D prints. But yeah, if you maybe made them different sizes, would maybe make it look a bit better. Not to say it's bad at all. Like, I'm actually really impressed with these. But yeah, really good. I just wish these were a little bit more refined. But obviously, these are ones you aren't selling yet, so plenty of time to refine them, I feel. Pop this to the back. And we have these ones, which are like sort of standard key blasts that fire multiples of them at you. They all have peg holes, obviously. This one, I did go in and file down a little bit, just to show you what it looks like with a little bit of a quick sanding. Obviously, 3D prints, I'm not expecting them to be perfectly smooth or anything like that. A little bit of like detail work goes a long way with 3D prints. This is what it's like out of the box, which yeah, definitely recommend just a quick 2-minute sanding on each item and it would look perfectly fine, really. But yeah, really like these. I believe he does these in different colours. He definitely does the Kamehameha in different colours. And finally, we have these, which he has like tested. So yeah, really nice. I believe these are meant to be deflected sort of key blasts. So if we quickly ring in one of the figures I am going to use the neck pegs on shortly. This is the Beast Deities Goku Black Zeno. So yeah, you sort of have him doing that. Obviously, plastic, it's hard plastic, so you can't really make it fit round the hand. So you do have to use a peg hole with it, which you can definitely deal with, or a bit of blue tack for that. Yeah, I think that would look really nice on display. The sort of deflected blast. Really, really good. I like it. Get this guy out of the way. And finally, take a look at this monstrosity. Yeah, this thing is huge. This Kamehameha. Really, really nice. I'll pop it off the stand a little second. One peg hole, all it takes. One thing, if I could put a bit of constructive criticism again, I hope you're not taking this the wrong way, honestly. These are really, really good. But the peg hole, if you can maybe move it to the middle, I am not sure how the structure sort of works that way. But if it was in the middle, you would have a better centre of gravity with this. But overall, I really, really like it. If we quickly bring the other one down, the official one, right here. Yeah, this is the official one that came in the Kamehameha effect set. And yeah, you can see this thing dwarfs it. Absolutely dwarfs it. It doesn't have quite as much detail. And yeah, like I was saying with the ones that you're testing out, the sort of spike effect, I think it would be a lot better if it was random sort of thing. But again, I am no expert on 3D prints. I don't know if that's even feasible on them. It might have to be exact. I don't know. But yeah, just a little bit of advice there either way. But yeah, love it. Really do love it. Kamehamehas don't always look this detailed, so I am perfectly fine with this. This looks really, really good. And I also love the filament he's used. This sort of really light blue, almost sort of white. But I don't think there's actually any white in there. I think it's more just the light shining off it that's giving that effect. But yeah, really, really nice. I really, really like it. But yeah, really, really good. And obviously, he does do this in, I think, white and yellow filaments as well. So, something to bear in mind. If you could maybe get more filaments, I am not sure. That is the colours he does at the moment, though. But yeah, really, really love all of these effects. I look forward to seeing what else you can come up with these, honestly. Yeah, moving on to the neck pegs. So yeah, in terms of the neck pegs, I quickly showed them off at the start of the video, but we have 3 here to check. As I said before, obviously he does a lot of different ones, some 2.0s and things like that. These ones are specifically for mostly the Daima bodies, but I found it does work as well on the Demoniacal Fit Goku and the Beast Deities bodies. So yeah, first one is the one I was really looking forward to. Now, a bit of a disclaimer here with these. Obviously, they are really small pieces. They are not fragile per se. They are made of PEDG plastic, I believe, which makes them a little bit more durable. But yeah, if you buy a set of the neck pegs, he sends you 10 of them. So yeah, there is no way you're going to have any difficulties with these. Now he says to sort of heat up the figures beforehand. I didn't. What I did was I smoothed them out, because when they come in the package, because these are so small, let's see if I can get one out here. When they come out of the package and out of the printer, they are a little bit rough and ready, so to speak. But again, same as with the effect pieces, a quick sanding with sort of high grit, so you don't take too much plastic off, really helps smooth out these and makes them go in a lot better. And being PETG, my god, I can't speak. Being that kind of plastic, they are more durable than plastic. So yeah, which side goes in which? I believe the smaller side is for Daima. Is that even the smaller side? Am I getting this wrong? Give me 2 seconds, folks. So turns out the one I was trying to use was a bit on the rough side. So yeah, definitely recommend filing them down a little. That is not a knock at the quality of these. So yeah, this is the Daima Vegeta to Vegeta 2.0. So the top of this should fit 2.0 necks just fine. Come on, in you go. Oh, for goodness sake. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Turns out, typical 2.0, I was just missing the peg hole. So, just as normal, that pops in really nicely and securely. Obviously, I haven't filed these down much, so they are a little bit on the grippy side. Not grippy in a good way, grippy in a not smooth motion sort of way, but easy enough to sort, really is. And there we go, 2.0 necks now fit perfectly fine on Daima Vegeta. Nice, I like it. So obviously neck peg may come off with the head, that's to be expected. So this is the Daima Vegeta to Beast Deities Vegeta. Which one of these have I filed down already? I think it's this one here. So again, like I said, I only have a few here to show as samples, but if you purchase from him, he gives you 10 of each neck peg that you purchase, which is really, really good. That was a satisfying pop right there. This is for Beast Deities heads, so let's see, like so. Oh, that pops on easy. Nice, really nice. Lovely. That works perfectly fine, and that is the God Vegeta I want. Yeah, as soon as I get my second Daima Vegeta, this is what I'm doing with him. And yeah, that peg works absolutely fine. Love it. And this peg stayed in the neck. Easy enough to pop back out. Nice. So, that does it for the Daima Vegeta pegs that we have here. So we'll pop him back and take a look at Daima Goku. Here we are. So again, neck pegs. These are multi-purpose. So let's don't stay in the pack. There we go, and don't fly away. Right, so bottom pops in actually really easy. That was far easier than I thought. First off, let's have a look here. So we have Kong's standard base form Goku head. I gotta say that actually looks really good. That's actually kind of impressive. My God, I didn't realize that head will look so good on this body. That may actually be staying like that. Neck came off with that. Easy enough to pop out. Come on, out you get. There we go. Now obviously, SH Figuposes, he tells you outright, heat up the necks before you do any of this. I'm just an idiot. But I am showing that it works without it. Just be very careful with the pegs. Since I don't have the standard Super Saiyan 3 Goku as of yet, although breaking news, the Neo Kongs have actually started shipping. I got a shipping notification last night about one of them. So yeah, hopefully I get that in relatively soon. Yeah, the Goku Black Super Saiyan 3 will have to do for now. And yeah, that works. Obviously, these are 3D printed. They're not going to be the perfect sort of tightness, especially for something like the Super Saiyan 3 heads from Beast Deities, which are incredibly heavy. So just bear that in mind. You will have to hold them up with a stand or such. But yeah, that works. Works really well, actually. The neck length is pretty much perfect as well. So yeah, really like that. So that'll do it to our Beast Deities Goku. So now we will try this guy. This is the Unico Fits Martialist Forever, obviously. It does say it will work with the Goku 3.0. And yep, that pops in nicely enough. Again, Super Saiyan 3 hair. Don't know why I just got a lisp there, but here you go. And again, pops on just fine. That's actually a good point. I just realised that. Yeah, that means the Daima lower neck peg is the same size as Goku, as the Demoniacal Fit one, and as the Gohan. Has anybody noticed that yet? Am I the first? I'm guessing I'm not the first. I can't be. Yeah, you pop all that on, and that works perfectly fine. That actually looks really good. I like that. I really like that. Yeah, love it, love it. And oh, that stayed in the neck. That's good, good. And we can also pop Beast Deities base form head on there. Looks really good. Like it. And it's still staying in. Nice. Let's get that back out. Nice one. And finally, the Beast Deities one. Obviously, big peg goes into this guy instead. Nice. Like it. Like it a lot. Let's see. So this should fit 3.0 heads. Like Gohan. That's good. That is good. Again, use this body as a stand-in for the Kong Studios, Beast Deities or Neo Kong bodies. The neck peg will be the same size, which means you can indeed make an Ultimate Gohan using these neck pegs. Next one, my absolute favourite Namek Super Saiyan head, the DCG one. And yep, that pops on just fine. So again, I know the DCG heads do come with replacement sort of adapter holes, but if you for some reason can't get that out, or you don't want to remove it and anything like that, this works just as well. Neck pegs, really, really nice. And finally, the demoniacal fit head that everyone loves to hate. I, for one, love the sort of faces on it, but the head sculpt leaves a bit to be desired. And yeah, there we go. Pops on just nicely. Looks a little bit daft on this body for some reason. I think it's just how wide Goku Black's shoulders are. But yeah, that looks really good. I like it. But yeah, guys, honestly, I can't thank this guy enough. Like, SH Figuarts, keep doing what you're doing. These neck pegs and stuff, they are looking good. I hope to work with you again in the future. I really do. There we go. Pops out just nicely. So yeah, guys, honestly, go give him a follow on Instagram. Please support his eBay page. He is just starting out, but what he's doing is really, really good. I do know, I do speak to AFFM Customs on occasion. Adrian, he is a great guy, but being stationed in the US makes it really difficult to get his stuff, which is a real shame. Like, American shipping costs are through the roof at the moment. So yeah, it is really nice to have a UK-based alternative. So yeah, definitely give him a shout, give him a follow, and say Big Dino sent you. And thank you once again. And I'll be buying some more pegs. Probably some more 3.0 pegs and some 2.0 Vegeta pegs that will work the Beast bodies. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Oh, and one last thing. SH Figuarts is going on extended holiday from, I believe he said, the 10th of July. So yeah, if you're wanting any of these and you don't fancy waiting until September, that's when he comes back, please get your orders in. Let's make him lots of money before he goes on holiday, shall we? So yeah, guys, that'll do it for this review. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. And thanks again, Figuarts.